Matapos ang 6 na buwang gamutan sa Singapore, cancer-free na ngayon si Zoey Taberna, 13 years old. Si Zoey ang panganay na anak ng broadcaster na si Anthony Taberna at ng misis nitong si Taberna. Sa Facebook noong Lunes ng gabi, July 4, 2022, nagkwento si Zoey sa pamamagitan ng ilang larawan at video ng kanyang pinagdaanang hirap, takot, mga alanganin mula nang madiagnose siyang may leu-kemia noong December 2019. Saad pa niya, "As some of you know, I was diagnosed with leukemia on December 2019. Since then, I have been undergoing chemotherapy. Everything was going on smoothly and complications were very minimal. My hair had grown a lot and I was getting back to feeling normal, as I could do a lot more things than I could when I was weaker." Nagbago raw ang lahat noong December 2021 dahil may naramdaman na naman siyang kakaiba. Marami raw siyang nararamdamang sakit sa iba't ibang bahagi ng kanyang katawan. Pagpapatuloy pa ni Zoey, "But my situation changed when December 2021 came. During this time, I would not feel well often and several parts of my body were hurt. When they brought me to the hospital, they did tests and said that I had problems with my blood sugar because it was way higher than it was supposed to be." Matapos ang ilang test, nadiskubre raw ng kanyang mga doktor na ang mga nawawalang cancer cells ay bumalik lahat. Aniya, "Some doctors said it was caused by my steroids medications and by overconsumption of sugar. But as they look into it more, after getting the results of my bone marrow aspiration, we found out that my acute lymphoblastic leukemia had morphed into acute myeloid leukemia. And this meant that all the cancer cells that was supposed to be long gone came back in a way more dangerous and fatal form. I had a hard time understanding why this was happening because from the start, my doctor said that this situation was very rare. I was supposed to repeat all my chemotherapy again in the Philippines. But of course, my parents wanted the better option so that we could be sure that I will be fully healed." Pinayuhan raw sila ng mga doktor na sa Singapore magpagamot dahil advanced ang kanilang mga kagamitan doon. Mabuti na lamang daw at nakalipad sila kahit kasagsagan pa ng surge ng Omicron variant ng COVID noong January 2022. Lahad ni Zoey, "My doctors recommended for us to go to Singapore because medical care is really good there. So my parents did their best to find a way for us to get there, even during the pandemic. Luckily, we were given permission to go. All of this happened in a span of 3 weeks, so I really still couldn't process everything in my mind. I didn't want to leave home, especially because my family and friends were there, and we had to be away for around 6 months. And when I heard that I was going to do intensive chemo again, I got so scared, especially because I already knew how it felt, because this already happened before. I knew how weak I was gonna be. I knew that I would have headaches 24/7 and would throw up all the time. I knew that I would have mouth sores and body pain, and I knew that I would lose my hair all over again. But all I wanted was for me to get better already, so I agreed. We left home on the 3rd week of January. When we got there, almost immediately, the chemo started. My doctor explained to us that I would be having 2 chemo cycles and a bone marrow transplant. Dahil kailangan niyang sumailalim sa bone marrow transplant, kailangan nila ng donor. Perfect naman daw at tugma sila ng nakakabatang kapatid na si Helga Taberna. Ngunit ikinabahala ni Zoey nang malaman niyang hindi lamang isang beses kukunan ng bone marrow ang kapatid. Dito na raw siya natakot at na-guilty. Saad niya, because I needed a transplant, we needed a donor. So my parents and my sister got tested. And luckily, my sister was the perfect match. So she became my donor. Helga being my donor didn't worry me much because the doctor said that it was just like a blood transfusion. But after a while, we found out that Helga would also have to go through multiple procedures, like often blood extractions and different injections. I started feeling guilty because I'm the reason why she has to do it. If they would do those to me, I wouldn't care, even if it hurt, because I'm so used to it already. But it was my sister. She's never even been confined. I don't like her feeling pain. Plus, she didn't even have a say about going away from home. I felt like I deprived her from being with the people she wants to be with and going to places she wants to go because she was stuck with me. So I'm more than grateful that she did this and sacrificed for me. Everything that I went through here definitely wasn't easy, especially because of the side effects of my treatment. Malaki raw ang pasasalamat ni Zoey na nasa likod siya ng Diyos sa lahat ng pinagdaanan niyang ito. Naisip daw niya noong baka hanggang 13 anyos lamang siya sa mundo. I experienced things that, looking back now, even I thought I wouldn't be able to handle. But with the support of my loved ones and God, I was able to get over. Literally, every bad thing that happened to me was such a blur. I'm not gonna lie. There were so many times that I thought that it was the end for me, that my life would end at 13 years old. I kept on thinking about my friends, my family, my loved ones, my church duties. What will happen when I'm gone? Will people care? Will they be sad? But because I grew up active in church, I always prayed while holding on my faith, and I felt so much stronger. When I try to remember some of the difficult episodes that happened to me, the only thought in my mind is, wow, nagawa ko pala iyon? It's really shocking for me because I'm the most paranoid, emotional, and easily scared person I know. I am certain that God wasn't there to give me the strength I needed. I wouldn't have done it. After those things happened, seeing other people be proud of me made me happy. When others show me how much they care for me, I feel so thankful to the point that I think that everything I went through is worth it, despite being in terrible pain. Dagdag pa niyang kwento, matapos ang successful bone marrow transplant ay kinailangan niyang mamalagi sa Singapore ng over 100 days para obserbahan ang kanyang pakiramdam. Bukod sa maliliit na komplikasyon, wala na raw siyang iba pang nararamdaman. Saad ni Zoey, after the transplant, we had to stay in Singapore for 100 more days to observe my condition. Seeing myself get better every day made me cry so happy and grateful. We would encounter small complications here and there, but they're nothing big. Some of our family and friends also visited me and distracted me in the times I wouldn't feel okay. Anong masasabi ninyo tungkol sa ating vlog ngayon? May naranasan na ba kayong ganyang klaseng eksena ng buhay? Kung gayon, magkomento na kayo sa comment section ng videong ito kung ano ang inyong mga nararamdaman o kung ano ang nasa isipan ninyo. At kung ikaw ay bago pa o matagal na sa channel na ito, pero di ka pa nakapag-subscribe, mag-subscribe ka na rin at i-like and share ang videong ito. At para naman lagi kang ma-notify para sa mga sumusunod nating mga videos, i-click ang notification bell. At kung gusto nyo pang mapanood ang iba ko pang mga videos, i-click ang I button sa videong ito. At sa katapusan ay may 2 end screen videos na pwede nyong i-click at panuorin. Kaya dito na kayo sa viral trends kung tinatamad kayong magbasa ng mga artikulo, lalo na kung namimiss nyo na ang inyong mga iniidolong mga artista. Huwag magsawang balik-balikan ang channel na ito na siyang maghatid sa inyo ng kasiyahan. Hanggang sa muli at maraming salamat sa panunood at sa walang sawang pagsuporta sa Viral Trends.